Lucky Luciano, the powerful founder of modern organized crime in the U.S. Lucky Luciano had envisioned the creation of a national crime syndicate uniting Italian, Jewish, and Irish gangs, aiming to consolidate their resources and transform organized crime into a highly profitable enterprise. Later, he ascended as one of the most influential figures in the criminal underworld. Luciano was born on November 24, 1897, in Luccara, Fritti, Sicily, Italy as Salvatore Lucania. His father, determined to relocate, brought the family to the United States when Luciano was 8. At 14, Luciano ceased attending school, opting to earn $7 weekly delivering hats. However, a stroke of luck in a dice game led him to abandon his job and delve into street hustling. During this time, Luciano found himself enrolled in Brooklyn truant school, yet his focus had shifted. He established his gang, affiliating with the old 5 Points gang, a departure from the norm by safeguarding Jewish youths from the aggression of Irish and Italian gangs, setting his group apart from others fixated on petty crimes. Luciano's initial encounter with Meyer Lansky occurred while walking home from school, where Luciano attempted to extort money from Lansky for protection. Their alliance solidified as Luciano admired Lansky's resolute response to his threats. Despite being detained 25 times between 1916 and 1936 for offenses such as robbery, blackmail, illegal gambling, and assault, Luciano never served a prison sentence. By 1920, Luciano had crossed paths with several future mafia figures, including Vito Genovese and Frank Costello. During this time, Lower Manhattan gang leader Joe Masseria recruited Luciano as one of his mercenaries. Simultaneously, Luciano and his associates entered the tutelage of gambler Arnold the Brain Rothstein, who capitalized on the Prohibition era, mentoring Luciano in the bootleg alcohol trade. Rothstein's guidance propelled Luciano, Castillo, and Genovese to launch their bootlegging enterprise, imparting invaluable knowledge on societal comportment to Luciano. However, Luciano's involvement in a 1923 sting operation, where he sold heroin to undercover agents, tarnished his reputation among affluent associates and clients, threatening his standing as a prominent figure. To salvage his image, Luciano distributed 200 high-priced tickets for the Jack Dempsey vs. Luis Firpo boxing match among influential gangsters and politicians, later acquiring expensive attire for the event under Rothstein's guidance, successfully restoring his reputation. By 1925, Luciano expanded illegal gambling and bootlegging operations in New York and Philadelphia, generating annual revenues exceeding $12 million and securing a personal income around $4 million. His prominence within Masseria's criminal enterprise elevated him to a top aide, although Masseria's lack of refinement and managerial expertise contrasted starkly with Rothstein's mentorship. During the late 1920s, Salvatore Maranzano, a Sicilian boss heading the Castellammarese clan, emerged as Masseria's primary rival, leading to the Castellammarese War after the death of Gaetano Reina on February 26, 1930. Traditional mafia principles upheld by Masseria and Maranzano, emphasizing honor, tradition, and exclusivity to Sicilian heritage, clashed with Luciano's more inclusive approach. His willingness to collaborate with non-Italian gangs, particularly Jewish and Irish, drew criticism from conservative Sicilian mafiosi. Seeking to expand criminal enterprises, Luciano aligned with younger mobsters born in Italy but launching their criminal careers in America, desiring to apply Rothstein's teachings. This alliance included future mob bosses who were all disillusioned by their boss's conservatism. In May 1929, Luciano, along with Johnny Torrio, Lansky, and Costello, convened a conference in Atlantic City, aiming to create a national crime syndicate uniting Italian, Jewish, and Irish gangs to profit from organized crime. Amid escalating conflict, Luciano opportunistically switched sides, forming a clandestine pact with Maranzano to orchestrate Masseria's demise. Masseria's assassination on April 15, 1931 marked a pivotal moment in the ongoing power struggle. The Castellammarese War concluded when Luciano seized control of Masseria's gang and gained Maranzano's approval as his lieutenant. Following Masseria's demise, Maranzano restructured New York City's Italian-American gangs into 5 families, led by Luciano, Prophesy, Gagliano, Vincent Mangano, and Maranzano himself. Maranzano tilted the rackets in favor of his own interests, a move Luciano seemingly supported to buy time. By September 1931, Maranzano realized Luciano posed a threat and hired Irish gangster Vincent Mad Dog Call to eliminate him. Lucchese warned Luciano of the imminent danger. Anticipating Maranzano's intent to harm them, Luciano took preemptive action. In the aftermath, 2 more of Maranzano's allies were found dead. Joseph Siragusa of the Pittsburgh crime family was fatally shot, and Joe Artisan of the Los Angeles family vanished. Luciano, later credited as the founder of modern organized crime in the U.S., established the commission in 1931, nullifying Maranzano's boss of bosses role after the Castellammarese War. He became the first official boss of the modern Genovese crime family. In 1931, Luciano convened a meeting in Chicago proposing the creation of a commission as the governing body for organized crime. This commission aimed to resolve conflicts, allocate control over regions among families, and clandestinely ensure Luciano's dominance while averting further gang disputes. Later, Luciano's crime syndicate began expanding into small-scale prostitution in New York City. In June 1935, Governor Herbert H. Lehman appointed U.S. Attorney Dewey as a special prosecutor to combat organized crime. By late March 1936, Luciano got wind of an impending arrest and fled to Hot Springs, Arkansas. A New York detective in Hot Springs spotted him, leading to Luciano's arrest on April 3rd under a criminal warrant from New York on 90 counts of compulsory prostitution. Despite being incarcerated, Luciano continued to run his crime syndicate through acting boss Genovese. When Genovese fled to Naples in 1937 to evade a murder indictment, Luciano appointed Castello, his consigliere, as the new acting boss to oversee his interests. While in jail, Luciano used his influence to help build a church within the prison. This church gained notoriety for being one of the few freestanding ones in the New York State correctional system and for having two original doors from Ferdinand Magellan's ship, the Victoria, on its altar. Luciano's legal appeals persisted until October 10, 1938, when the U.S. Supreme Court refused to review his case. At this point, Luciano stepped down as family boss, and Castello formally assumed his position. During World War II, the U.S. government struck a secret deal with Luciano, concerned about potential German and Italian threats through the New York waterfront. On January 3, 1946, as a presumed reward for his alleged wartime cooperation, Dewey commuted Luciano's sentence in exchange for not resisting deportation to Italy. Luciano accepted the deal, though he maintained his status as a U.S. citizen. On the night before his departure, Luciano shared a spaghetti dinner on his freighter with Anastasia and 5 other guests. Decades passed. On January 26, 1962, Luciano died of a heart attack at Naples International Airport when he had gone to the airport to meet with an American producer about a film based on his life. To avoid antagonizing other mafia members, Luciano previously refused to authorize a film, but reportedly relented after the death of his longtime lover, Igea Lissoni. His funeral service was attended by 300 people. His body was carried through Naples in a horse-drawn black hearse. The story of Lucky Luciano remains a complex tapestry of crime, power, and intrigue. While his life was marked by criminal activities, his impact on the underworld and the evolution of organized crime cannot be denied. The enduring fascination with Luciano's life serves as a reminder of the intricate dance between power, ambition, and the pursuit of the American dream, even when achieved through illicit means. As the shadows of the past fade into history, Lucky Luciano remains an enigmatic figure, forever etched into the pages of criminal lore, leaving behind a legacy that continues to captivate and mystify those who delve into the murky depths of organized crime in the 20th century. And with that, we have come to the end of our video. Please don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and click that notification bell. This is Ben saying, see you next time.